Picture this. The year is 1968, and a new player steps onto the automotive stage, Dacia. Born from a collaboration between the Romanian government and the French manufacturer Renault, this Romanian national brand was destined for success. The inaugural model, the Dacia 1100, rolled off the production line on August 20th, 1968, and was produced until the beginning of 1972, with over 37,500 units gracing the roads. Just a year later, in 1969, Dacia introduced the Dacia 1300, a model produced under the Renault R12 name. This car marked a significant milestone for Dacia, proving to be a commercial success not only in Romania, but also in neighbouring countries. The Dacia 1300 was a testament to the brand's vision and potential, solidifying its place in the automotive industry. Dacia was making its mark, and this was just the beginning. As the 70s dawned, Dacia was ready to expand its horizons. Building upon the success of the Dacia 1300 model, a new variant was introduced in 1973. The Dacia 1300 Brake, a utility version of the popular 1300 model, found its place in the market just 3 years after the launch of its Renault counterpart. This model became the bedrock for a series of passenger and utility vehicles, with over 2 million examples crafted over a span of 35 years. The mid-70s saw another important milestone for Dacia with the launch of their first utilitarian derivative, the Dacia 1302. This was a year of diversification for Dacia, as they also commenced small series production of the Estafette van. The factory began producing gearboxes and front and rear axles for the Renault Estafette model, ensuring necessary funds for the purchase of industrial equipment. As the 80s rolled around, Dacia continued to innovate. The year 1983 saw the launch of the first real Dacia pickup. This model, with a payload of 1,000 kilograms, was later offered in a platform version and a double cab version, both of which enjoyed great commercial success. The 80s also saw Dacia developing two derivatives of the 1310 range. A sports version found some success in Romania, while the 5-door version, the Dacia 1320, had a shorter lifespan, with only 2,500 units sold over 3 years. Dacia's journey through the 70s and 80s was marked by expansion, diversification, and innovation. From the launch of the Dacia 1300 Brake to the creation of their first utility derivative and the production of the first real Dacia pickup, Dacia was continuously pushing the boundaries of what was possible. The 90s brought new challenges and opportunities for Dacia. The decade began with the introduction of the Dacia 1325 Liberta in 1991. However, despite its sleek design and promising start, the Liberta did not see the success it had hoped for. Its production was ceased in 1996 after just over 5,000 examples were manufactured. In 1992, Dacia introduced a new utility vehicle to their lineup, the Dacia 1309. Derived from the 1310 Brake model, this vehicle featured an open platform at the back, making it a versatile choice for many. The 1309 was primarily intended for export, particularly to the Chinese market, and its production helped the company navigate a challenging period in the early 90s, when the Romanian car market saw a decline of over 40% in just 2 years. Then, in 1995, Dacia unveiled a completely new model, the Nova. This vehicle, with its 2.5-volume body and tailgate, was designed entirely by Dacia. Under the hood, it housed the same engine that had been powering Dacia cars for 25 years. The Nova 524, introduced in 1996, made improvements on the tailgate defects of the first version and gradually replaced it in the market. Towards the end of the decade, after extensive negotiations, a new agreement was reached between Dacia and Renault. Signed in Bucharest on July 2, 1999, this agreement marked a new chapter in Dacia's history. Renault bought 51% of Dacia's shares for $50 million and committed to investing $219 million by 2003. This agreement also included the industrialization of a vehicle under the Dacia brand, intended for emerging markets. This vehicle, projected for 2004, would later become the iconic Logan. From its humble beginnings in the 60 ETS, Dacia has grown into a force to be reckoned with in the automotive industry. Dacia's journey is a testament to innovation and resilience,